ready.
You know, the Florida trail and ultra running community too is really close knit. It seems like they all know one another. There seems like there's a race every weekend all year round, and they do travel well. You know, they travel well. They travel in packs.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. We weren't even paying attention. Andy was giving us a history lesson on fools, and we looked up and we're like, "It's time." I'm scrambling to get the TV up and everything like that. So we welcome you guys tonight on the first show of April, April 2nd. Good thing we weren't doing it yesterday on April Fools. We could have had some cool little jokes going. I think what Mike Martinez tricked me with his 3-time belt buckle up there. BobbieJoe, did you see this one about Michael Ortiz?
I didn't even. That one didn't even. I was like, no, that's not true.
Yeah. So I didn't see the usually there's the Barkley Marathon gets sold to Mountain Outpost, so I didn't see that this year. So all right, well, welcome. So we have our guest tonight, Andy Croom Mathews, legend. He was our first year Hall of Fame inductee in the Florida Ultra Running Awards. So Andy, we always start off every week trying to figure out how everybody's doing, how their running is doing. I think, do you and I have our next races? Is it the exact same race we're running next?
I believe so. Tahoe 200.
Tahoe. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing before.
I got nothing before that. I've got lots of volunteering between now and then. But yeah, including Cocodona. I'll be out at Cocodona.
I didn't know I'll be out at Cocodona.
Oh yeah, that's right. Are you doing the 125? Is that?
No, I know. I'm out there crewing and pacing Luke Vidal. So. Oh
yeah. I am marking the course, the back, a lot of the back half of the course, and then I'm the aid station captain for Dead Horse.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
That'll be awesome.
And then now they've changed
we see a little flag. I'll be like
entry process. Of course, the whole thing's going to a lottery. So
don't jump ahead yet. Don't jump ahead. That's on our list.
Oh, okay.
On the list.
Not jumping.
So how is your training going, Andy?
Terrible, but thanks for asking. Yeah, it's just like I can go, set me out, point me in a direction, and I can go until somebody tells me to stop. But it's just going to take a long time. So things with cutoffs are really difficult. Just the speed is gone, but I can go forever. So
yeah. So I was chatting with Gene and Kirsten when we were staying at their house, and they're like,
you were. Yes.
Yeah, they're going to, I'd be worried if I were you.
And why is that, Jeffrey?
Well, Gene's going to be on you about getting it going.
But between those two, Amy and Barrett, I mean, I don't know, I might as well just go to something and say, let people hit me with a hammer for 4 days, because that's what it's going to be like. There's not one of them that's going to have any sympathy for me at all, but that's okay.
Well, maybe I'll pull Barrett out for a stint, wear him down for you.
I don't wear him down too much, because he's got the Denali 135 the next weekend.
Oh, does he? Oh yeah. I think he said that.
Yeah. So I try to tell them, I say, guys, it now takes me all night to do what I used to do all night. So this is going to be, takes me 14 hours to do a 12-hour race. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just.
So is Amy watching you from across the room, or is she in another room?
She's in another room watching Survivor.
So, all right, BobbieJoe, we all want to know, how did your quest for the legends go?
I finished with officially 62.
She's muted.
No, she's good.
Is she?
Hear me? Turn your volume up.
She's good.
Okay. I can hear you. I can't hear her. but that's all right.
60.
We'll have to do a translator. If she has a question, you'll have to ask it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I officially took 65, and I had 3 of them taken away from me. So.
Oh, during it, man.
Go ahead. Yeah, during. So I ended with 62. Actually, like the morning of.
That is
my
wild. I can hear Jeff, but I cannot hear BobbieJoe. It's unprecedented.
Yeah, that is interesting. So
you can't hear at all anything I'm saying.
She can't hear it. No, she can't hear anything. You can't hear anything she's saying, right?
I cannot hear anything she's saying. No.
That's right. That you can hear me, but you can't hear anything else.
I will, great. I hear you loud and clear.
I will translate anything. She's going after the local legends.
Yeah.
And she took 61 local legends.
Way to go, BobbieJoe.
Yeah. Yeah. Russ says you just have selective hearing.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. So that is a good question. In the chat, just tell us, can you hear it? Can you hear BobbieJoe? Is it I hear her fine. Can you hear her? That's the question. Yeah. We can hear it. It's just Andy. I don't know. I wonder if you put headphones in. Do you have headphones anywhere?
I do.
Hold on. I just
Yeah, I got headphones on my side. So Katie says she can hear it. Even
wait a minute.
Amy.
Let's hear some BobbieJoe.
Yeah, but my screen just went black. Can you see my screen?
Is she talking?
She's talking.
I can't hear her.
But now my screen is black.
But the headphones, I can still hear you great.
All right, we'll do this. Tell Amy to turn the TV up. You can hear her talking through Amy's TV, and then you can hear it. It might be a slight delay, but you can still hear her. BobbieJoe's going to try and jump back on and see if that.
Let's see.
So,
well,
all right. So,
maybe
while we're trying to go, I'll give you a little heads up on my running. I'm still in recovery, so it's recovery from the 150.
The big scrub, yeah.
I got to get back out there and keep rocking. I did get a tempo in yesterday, which was pretty good. Now we lost me too, so we lost everything.
Well, I can hear you still.
All right. So I don't know what they're seeing on the screen. So I don't know what happened there.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to put you through the computer to see if that's working, but.
All right. Well, we got a big show tonight, so we got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about, and I'll just kind of go over it, and we'll get this figured out. So we're going to recap the Calford 50 up in Jacksonville.
Is anybody saying anything?
I'm talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andy? Can you? Andy can't hear anything.
It's a disaster.
All right. So all right, take the headphones out again.
All right.
Now
I can't hear Jeff or BobbieJoe.
Yeah.
I'm not talking right now.
All right, switch over to the cell phone, Andy. Oh, are you on the cell phone?
Well, hey, there I am, bigger than heck.
Sorry, folks. This will blend nicely with the person that sent us a mail. Sent us a letter.
Yeah, we got hate mail this week. So
we got our first hate mail. True hate mail.
Yeah.
Here, I'll read you the letter while we're figuring this out. It said, "This podcast is excruciating to listen to. Jesus Christ! I mean, follow your passion if you must, but if you're going to advocate that anyone else pay attention, at least tighten it up a little bit or a lot." That was from Miss
Nick Urena sent us that. No, I don't know. We don't know what it
was from Marla Singer. So Marla, if you're listening, we've got a T-shirt for you.
Yeah, we will send you. We will send you a shirt. So, all right, hey, we're gonna jump into Calford 50. You got the slides, BobbieJoe?
Yep. Nope.
Did we lose it? Oh yeah, we lost it. So Mark wants to know what kind of rum bum production we have. So, all right. We're loading them in right now. If you guys, okay, this was the inaugural Calford 50 Urban Ultra through Jacksonville, Florida. So this was a great race. We got some great pictures. We did post a video. I think Diane. we got.
Hey, I can hear BobbieJoe now.
Oh, you can hear BobbieJoe?
Yep, I sure can.
All right. Can you hear me though?
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
Oh
we're good. We
gosh,
got this. All right.
This is it. Okay, Marla, we've tightened it up. I hope you're
All
happy.
right. You guys are
All right.
amazing.
So we had the Calford 50 this weekend. Great race up there. Charlie Pleblanz won the inaugural year in 7:37.58. And then in second place, you had Luke Cardenudo at 9:04 and Adam Comines at 10:01. So I reached out to Charlie and I said, Charlie, what was harder, the Calford 50 or the Arizona Monster 300? Because Charlie ran the Arizona last week. And this is what Charlie had to say. Let's pull that. Can we pull that? There we go. Monster kicked my ass. I kicked Calford's ass. Nice quote, Charlie. So congrats.
He did very well at Monster, though, too. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Charlie did really well out there.
Crushed it.
So nice job out there at the race. On the female side, you had Michelle Grennan in 10:23, Alex Maples in 10:41, and Andrea Stillwell in 11:02. We did post a video. Diane Ramirez got caught by a train for almost 8-9 minutes, which was which was kind of funny. So they had 44 finishers up there, and this is gonna be a great race. That's going to, in my opinion, I think next year they're planning on doing 100 up there, so that should be cool with that. So and Kevin, I guess Kevin had some stomach issues. If you listen to the podcast,
I did,
Kevin interview on that. So sorry to hear that, Kev. All right, then Bootlegger. So this is up in Macon, Georgia. You want to lead this one, BobbieJoe?
All right. So, we were down last year. We did the live stream, and they decided to go with somebody else this year. So that's okay.
It was a lot better. The live stream was a lot better this year than it was last year.
Go check it out. It was a Mike Melton style live stream. It's good enough for Mike Melton. It's good enough for us, right?
Yeah.
So male podium, you've got first place Tyler Kelly with 18:54.39. Second place Ryan Garcia Carroll 19:36.41, and Grant Warner 19:45.24. I mean, it is a good course and everything. On the
definitely
side, Bethany Matson took first place, and she took the overall and the course record, beating Jeff Browning's time from last year. So she's got.
You're right. I didn't even realize she did beat Jeff Browning's time from last year.
Yeah, by what was his 17 something? 17:22. So an hour. She beat him by over an hour.
Brown was 17:22. Yeah.
Megan Sotolano, 26:16. So another 10 hours before the second place female came in. And the third place female was Stephanie Suri, 20. Oh, that's where I messed up. It was
25:16 and 26:10.
Yeah, I messed this up. If you did listen to our Monday little sneak peek, I didn't fix it, obviously. Third place. She's still a poor girl. She had 25 hours. 26:10 was third place. All right.
Now they did. We were curious if Bootlegger was going to get their Western States qualifier. They had to get 100 finishers, and they did get the Western States qualifier. So
but they did not get their 100 finishers.
They did not get their 100 finishers, but they're. I think they're at 96 finishers under 35 hours.
Yes, and we're a little now. I don't know if Andy can help us with this. So we're a little confused. Revolution Running, the race company, they did apply and become sponsors of Western States. So they paid the X amount of dollars to become a sponsor. They were supposed to get 100 finishers. They got 96 under 35 hours. They only had 52 under 30 hours. and it was like 62 under the original time limit of 32, because they had two different starts. They had like a 4:30 a.m. start and a 7 or 8 a.m. start as well.
Well, I can't give you any information that's not public knowledge. I mean, just because I don't know it. But I was listening to Craig Thornley on the 10 Junk Miles podcast. I don't know if you heard that interview. And it sounded like they were going to kind of loosen up what it takes to be a qualifying race. So I know the sponsorship helps, because we, for years, we were able to slide a runner in because we were involved in sponsorship, which we are not anymore. But so we still have qualifying status. We just can't get anybody in anymore. But it sounded like they were gonna add more races as qualifiers, which their thought was that they'd rather have it really hard to get in, but have more races have a chance to get people in. And it seems to.
You can say your thoughts. I'll say my thoughts.
I mean, it seems to level out in that if a race has got to. It can't just be a qualifier. It's got to be a good race, or else people aren't going to keep coming to it. And if it's we didn't get anybody in to Western States last year, even though we had, we had probably 60 people use this as a qualifier, and none of them got in this last year. We've had as many as 4 get in. So hopefully that trend continues. As a runner, I think it's great to do other races and all that. As a race director, I'd rather have everybody just sign up for my races, and I can charge whatever I wanted. But I understand their philosophy, and I don't have an issue with it. I think that I would love to see them, if it was all possible, if they could send somebody to visit and experience the race and do it on, as much on the merit of the race as the number of qualifiers they get. So that would be, I think that would, if it was possible, would maybe alleviate some issues, and we wouldn't get, we'd have race directors that we feel really good about supporting, and the lines are pretty big to read between there.
So what Carrie Mang said, she's the co-RD for Western State. She was replying to one of my comments, and what she said is they could, depending on if that time gets faster, they usually like to double the finisher's time, and that would be the cutoff, which in this case would be 33 hours for their. So it could be interesting if that 35-hour time changes to maybe 33, 34. So long haul, for instance, it's a 32-hour cutoff, but it's a 30-hour. You have to get another 30 hours for Western States. Yeah.
Is that because it's flat?
Well, it's because the Western States cutoff is 30 hours. And if our thought was, if you can't run long haul in 30 hours, chances aren't real good you're going to be able to run Western States in under 30 hours. And we have had excellent, the people that have gotten in from long haul, we've had excellent finish rate, I would love to,
And I think that's where I have a hard time. Someone that's coming in with 128 tickets into this lottery and it's been going after Western States for 8 years. A little bitterness.
You should have started earlier, Jeff. I've gotten in 3 times.
My though's the same thing. Is 35 hours at bootlegger. Honestly, you really don't, unless you put up a miraculous training schedule at Western States. There's not a chance. And in my opinion, you may be wasting a spot there. You need to. Now, the other question is, now we're not saying, and we were going to talk about this later, our race cutoffs getting soft. Finishing 100 miles is finishing 100 miles. There's nothing soft about finishing 100 miles. And maybe someone gets in, it's so for instance, I've been in the Hard Rock lottery the last 2 years. I don't deserve to be in that Hard Rock lottery. Now, in a few years, I may deserve to be in there. So I got to start building my tickets now. And same thing for someone, a bootlegger. Maybe they get in, maybe they get their first ticket with 35-hour
Right.
bootlegger finisher, and then they can kind of build from there. So I don't know. It's just tough. It's a tough scenario.
Yeah, I mean, is the bootlegger course, is it tremendously hard or?
No, it's actually a really fun course. It's a loop course, and so it's great trails. I honestly don't. I can't remember how much vert it is. I would say maybe 4,000 to 5,000 feet of vert. Okay. So a lot less than what you would see Pinhoti, maybe a little less than Umstead. Man, probably equivalent to Umstead. But Umstead's 30 hours. Pinhoti's 30 hours. Old Dominion's 28 hours.
Yeah, I like the expanded cutoff, for runners. But I think the qualifying standard, unless it is a hard rock type course, I think the qualifying standard should be 30 hours. I don't think it should be over that. But even for a Pinhoti or, if you're qualifying at Western States, you can only qualify if you do sub 30. So.
The bootlegger has 9,000 feet of elevation gain.
Oh, it's 9,000? Well, I mean, it's decent. Bootlegger's pretty
I mean, what, Vermont's
constant up and down,
so.
Yeah. Hey, in the chat, can you tell me if you're here? I can hear Andy, but he looks like his thing is muted.
Yeah, his thing says he's muted, but we can all hear him.
But he's not muted? Okay, you all can hear Andy? I hear him perfectly.
I can hear me.
I don't know
we don't know what's going on up there.
I mean, if you had a choice, you'd want to mute my video. All
right. So what's kind of funny is you had 3 Western States qualifiers, 2 in Georgia on the same weekend, and 1 in North Carolina right next to it.
Right.
So
well, I mean, it's also still winter in some places. So
yeah.
We've still got all the races going on.
All right. Let's move on. What do we got? Umstead. We're gonna move up to Umstead. Umstead's we're gonna pull that out. Umstead's a great race in North Carolina. Andy, have you done? I've attempted Umstead. I think in 2017 in DNF. Have you run Umstead?
3 times.
3 times. Okay.
Yeah, I have a 20-hour finish, 21-hour finish, and I think the last time was 26 or 27.
So we did. Did you know we had a Floridian win Umstead a few years ago?
No. Who was that?
Brian Charbonneau.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a great race. I love that race.
He won the male side, but got beat by the female, which was Devin Yankin.
I'm familiar with having that happen.
Yeah. So that was, I want to say 2-3 years ago. He had a great race. That is a great race up there in North Carolina. I do need to go back there. And
this is one of the very few years it wasn't the same day as the Croom Fools Run, and then for the next 4 years it is the same day as the Fools Run. So I missed my chance. I thought I would be at Southern States, which is why I didn't run Umstead this year. But instead, I got to go hang around Italy and have a blast.
There you go. Yeah, we're all jealous. So Shay, we're gonna go up to Umstead when I need to go get my. What's it called? My redemption race. I'm ready to go up. So I was a newbie then. I didn't know how to deal with the overnights, and I DNF. All right. So Brendan Connell won it in 13:58. Caleb Clark second, and Jim Sweeney rounded out the podium. And on the female side, you had Sarah DeGroff, Daniela Adolino, and Amy Johnson. See, I like a race that has names I can say. So I love Umstead. And then go back one, BobbieJoe. So Crown King Scramble out in Arizona. So this is the first 38 miles of the Cocodona course. And their first year of the Crown King Scramble was 1987. So they had 275 runners finishing it this year. Kevin Tedonio was a winner. I believe he's a firefighter out of California. I couldn't find any information on him. The only thing I know, he is running Cocodona in 6 weeks. So Luke, you get to toe the line against him. And then Zach Leppy and Cody McKenson round out the podium. And then Alyssa McDonald, Isabel Poulios, and Katie McGee on the women's side. So this is a bucket race too. I would love.
Yeah.
I'd
Have
love
you
to go.
been up to Crown King, either of you guys?
No, I'm excited to get up. Yeah.
It's one of the coolest places on earth. I love that. I love Crown King. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, I probably won't get there this year.
I've been on the road to Crown King, but stopped at Bumblebee. So I'm excited to make it all the way up there this time.
You got to go. I mean, got to go get a burger and a beverage at the saloon there. That's just that's awesome. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring you one from there. So, all right, and then we're gonna pull in wrapping up. Actually, still going on. Started last week was the Arizona Monster. We talked about it earlier. That was the race Charlie was at last year.
I don't have any slides for this
They
one.
actually. No, I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the board really quick. So Arizona Monster. So Michael McKnight was our winner. Of course, he's a 200-mile specialist. He had a great race out there. And if I scroll over, I'm going to miss what his name. I think he won it. What's the finish time? He had an 8-hour lead over second place, and I just lost what I just did.
Ryan, somebody, yeah.
And then on the female side, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it back up, live tracking. Our buddy Simon Gerard finished this afternoon, so he got it done. He finished a couple minutes behind Andy Glaze. So Ryan Snickles was second place, Sam Carroll. On the female side, you had Celine Malone and Ann Tisdall for first and second. So Arizona Monster, I don't know, and I want to check this out if their numbers were lower this year or higher this year. I felt like the numbers were lower this year for this race.
The number of finishers is a little lower, but I think they had a good number of registrants.
Yeah, they had the first couple of days they had very hot temps.
Yeah,
so it was very hot out there this year. So they were struggling with that. And early on, Simon was top 10 for the first couple of days, and then texted his wife, and she said, "Yeah, he's having a little bit of knee problems. He was slowing down a little bit." So nice job on the Arizona Monster. Stevie's Roost. We had a bunch of locals up at Stevie's Roost from here. Let me see if I can pull that up. I know
that's a fun race. I did that one last year. Jay Rad and I went up there and ran a lot with Judy Reynolds and Eric DeSimone. Bruce Warner. We had a blast. I recommend that one. Carrie Delana. She was supposed to be running Croom this weekend, but she hurt her back.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm familiar with that. I've been hobbling around here for a week, but still have to get out there and mark courses regardless.
Yeah, I looked at the pictures from there. The course actually looked pretty cool.
It's a fun little loop. I mean, it's you go set up a 10x10 and you're set. It's it's only like a 2-mile loop, but it's pretty and it's rolling hills, and they have dinner, and then they have lunch, and I think they had really good pulled pork for dinner, and they always have plenty of vegan options also. So it's a cool little gig.
I think it would be cool trip to go. Charlotte Corder was second. She's in our Strava group.
Yeah, she's fun. She would like to see what outfit she tends to run in outfits. So.
Yeah, if you ever run PTC.
She had a rooster outfit on.
Did she? Good for her.
It was cute. It was super cute.
We were we're trying to pick the animal for PTC, and we're like, let's just reach out to Charlotte and see what she has in her closet.
There you go.
We'll pick that animal. So, but from what I heard, Jim Miller got to the 100 before Bruce, but Bruce then went another extra loop to move ahead of Jim Miller. So Bruce was 5th overall, 102, and then
Jim has not quit since the start of the year.
No,
he's going. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Justin said he was up there this year. He got the 35. He got the 50K up there. So I was chatting
Which
with
Justin? Which
Radley.
no kidding. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He did 50 last year when I went up with him. I mean, the thought was that I was just going to kind of pace him, but then when he dropped at 50, I'm like, well, I'll go to 100 and then quit. So
Does he tie the beard up when he runs, or roll it up, or
no, he lets it flow.
All right. And don't want to talk about this race, but we will recognize our Florida runners up at GDR, Georgia Death Race. So we did have a bunch of Florida runners up there. Zach Spino was our top Floridian, and I can't read it because the logos are in the way. And can you read who number 2 is? Hey, I got it. Brian Miller out of Palm Bay did in 2041. I still can't read what Zach Spino did because there's a logo over it. Stephen Harper, Jacksonville, Brian Miller, James Robertson, Julian Long got it done in 2205. Connor Land was up there from Jacksonville, 2248. Jeff Torres, 2308. And there's a few other Florida runners. So we did have an ex-Floridian do the double. I think the first time someone's ever done the double. So Eric Keenel, I don't know, Andy, if you remember Eric Keenel. He was here maybe 2018-19, really fast runner. He was out at the Skunk Ape races. He did the double. And I was trying to get information on whether he ran to the start and then did the race, or did the race and then ran back to the start, ran from the finish to the start. So I'm curious. I'll have to reach out to him and see what Eric did for that. So, all right. And then was there one more race on the schedule? No, we talked about that. All right. Now we're jumping into Croom's Fools 30th anniversary. So this race inaugural year was 1995, but they it's the 30th year because they didn't run it in 2020 because of COVID. Yeah. When did you guys take it over, Andy?
Well, I took it over in 2005, okay. And then Jim, when I realized I was in over my head, I went and got Jim Hartnett from Tampa Races, and then we partnered 2006 and since. So I think this is Jim and I's 20th year together on this one. So,
wow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And so it's I was looking, like you, I've been looking through the results from way back, and boy, saw some old names in there that did my heart good. I'm like, wow. I'm like, Dan Miller and I are the only ones still out there doing it.
Is Pam Dickens?
Pam, she
shows up early on.
Yeah, she does
in the 90s. She's on there. I saw Andy Barrett ran it 2009. I think you ran it solo first time in 2006.
Yeah.
I ran it. This was my first. So when I got in ultras, I ran PTC, then I ran John Holmes, and then I did this race. And this is me finishing. That's my 11-year-old daughter right there. This is 2016, and I carried her to the finish. And the cutoff still 12 hours?
No, it's 14 now, and I would like to go to 16. And you were asking about races getting soft. And I mean, the course is as hard as ever, but I would like to keep expanding the cutoff times, just because like right now I couldn't finish my own race in 14 hours. I think I'd need 15 to finish. I mean, maybe I could. I don't want to. I don't want to try to, I don't want to try to push it that much. And first time I ran it in 8 hours, It's like, so I need practically double the time now. And a lot of it's just the desire to try to run fast. I like ambling. I like jogging and hiking, and I don't like put my heart rate into 160s and 170s anymore.
That's why I don't wear a heart monitor.
I have a
so you
good
don't
friend
know
named
it.
Kevin, and he says we're all getting older.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even he says that, but he doesn't even know what it means. He's so believe me, he doesn't. I mean, look, last time I broke 24 hours and 100 miler was, I think I was 56. And to me, that doesn't sound like, well, that's 8 years ago. It's been 8 years since I broke 24 and 100. And I don't, my desire to do it again is zero. I still want to run. I just don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to push it. So
yeah. I know. I ran a 12 hours, 13 minutes. So I was 13 minutes over cutoff. And
I thought that was all the time in the world. I did. Back when I could run it in 8 hours, I'm like, well, why would you need more than 12 hours?
Yeah.
And
I remember that was one of my first trail races, and we were on the south side. It was still dark out. I had the headlamp on. It was still early in the morning. And we're running down the trail. And I'm like, man, we must have been on a starter loop or something. And I'm like, oh, it looks like there's a bunch of campers out here with bonfires. And there's a little bonfire here, a little bonfire there, all this other stuff. I have no clue what's going on. I'm new to the trail running. We come around on the second loop and it's daylight. I'm like, nope, we were in a forest fire.
Controlled burn, Jeff. It was controlled.
It was a controlled burn. And I'm like, I come around in the next loop and there's a tree now that burnt down is across the trail. And then later that afternoon, they had lightning storms. So
all right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I guess we have gotten softer because now I wouldn't. We're either going to have a race or they're going to have a controlled burn that day. We're not going to do both. Yeah. But the first year we did the long play, I mean, we literally had like a burning log on the trail that people had to jump over.
Oh, yeah. That's what this was at. Yeah.
Like those obstacle course races, those Spartan races.
I remember what a lady that I knew fairly well, she told me she was going to pull out of the race because she was concerned. And I was like, well, that's awfully, that's soft. Just because she doesn't want to run through a burning forest. So
we're gonna throw some pictures up here as Andy keeps talking. So
look at that.
Yeah, there's
Joe
Jim
Fuller.
Miller. Yeah,
Joe
Joe Fuller.
Couldn't even have any facial hair.
I know that we talked about that yesterday. We're like, he couldn't even grow a beard. That's 2018. So that's before they had the pavilion where it used to be. Yeah. We would set up tents and stuff. I don't know what year this start was.
Well, the road is paved. So when you did it in 2015, the road was already paved then, right?
Yeah. I always remember that.
I think they paved that in like 2012 or something.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that picture. The Jacksons will be back at Camp Donkey. Mark's feeling good enough, and that's the best place on the course to get a beer.
Is that down in the camp? Is that down in the camp area?
Yeah. Twin Ponds.
Yeah. This is Luke Vidal in 2023. We don't recognize Luke because like he wears now he wears the Pacer Travel shirt, but yeah. And then this was Nicole out there in I think they said 2023.
All right.
What else we got?
There was a little Michael Dale Davis sponsor. Breakfast, yeah. Look at my wife with the long brown hair. Oh my God.
And we got one more, so another group. So yeah. A lot of good memories out there. What's weird is I've only done that race the one time. I've never gone back to. I don't think I've gone back to run it again.
I think I might have only done the 50 miler once. I did the relay twice. I've done the 50K, and I've done the 50 miler twice. I think so. And then the only reason that I'm a race director is because the previous race directors were getting divorced and didn't want to do it anymore. And they're like, well, if you want it to continue, you're going to have to take it over. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm a race director. And then I realized that you needed to have more equipment and stuff than I had. I didn't have a single table, or I think I had one cooler. And they let me borrow their stuff the first year. And then when they got divorced, they're like, we're not, you got to buy our stuff. So that's where I'm like, I don't have money. So that's why I went to Jim and said, Jim, help me.
Yeah. Speaking of, you were talking earlier about canceling races for certain things. This was in the news. I don't know if you saw this, a race out in in Salt Lake City. They do it out on it's Buffalo Island out there. And because it was so hot out there this year, there's a bug out there that hatches, and it hatched a month early.
Oh my goodness.
So because of that, it was just unbearable. So they had to make the call the week of whether to cancel the race or, put the race on or cancel the race because of what they did. So, and they actually decided to cancel the race. This is, if you listen to Single Trail podcast with Finn Malinsky, he's the RD for this race. So they made the good call, and they actually refunded everybody, and they or gave a deferral to another race or to the next year. So, but they're talking next year they're going to move it up 3 weeks just to be safe on this race. So, what other stuff were we talking about? You got that. We did talk briefly. We did go to the Cocodona is going to the lottery next year. So this is we kind of knew this was coming, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I got into the volunteering a year too late, because I think what they're going to do for like aid station captains is we'll get one additional ticket is all. I mean, I'm not. No,
you should get two.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I can sweet talk Carrie Ming, because she's the area manager for the aid station.
Carrie's going to be out there too.
Yeah, Carrie. As well as being the assistant race director at Western State, she is the area manager, which is like 4 of the aid stations from Mingus all the way to the one after Dead Horse. I don't remember the name of it now.
Is that in Sedona? It might be Sedona. I'll have to.
Maybe. I think it's. I don't remember. But
so that's my dilemma. Is I'm still trying to get into Western States. Cocodona, next year I would technically have 3 tickets in the lottery. So I'll get one for volunteering, and I'll get one because I ran the Flagstaff Crest. So that will give me 3 tickets. So that this year might be the best opportunity for me to get into. Yeah. So it's like, crap, now I got to enter this lottery and bank, then I'm rooting against not getting into Western States, but So we'll see. We'll see what I got. May 1st is when the lottery opens, so we got a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. What day are you flying out to Cocodona?
May 2nd. I think.
Oh, the Sunday? Oh, it's Saturday. You're flying out on Saturday.
Yeah, May 2nd, I think. Yeah, and then staying for the whole thing and.
It's fun. We enjoyed it last year being out there.
It's a lot of fun.
Or we enjoyed being out there for the tail end of the race. So
yeah.
All right.
It's just so neat going into those little towns, and it's it's a tough one.
Yep. And then we talked about this on our recap show. BobbieJoe, this is all you.
So, because Jeff doesn't want to pronounce Chengdu World Heritage Marathon in Shanghai. So we had 2 runners get disqualified from this race and banned from, I think, this is 2-year, but someone else had a 4-year. Oh, that was the chain smoker. This is the same race from the chain smoker. But yeah, so this man with the bag, he was stealing or just taking abundance of gels from each aid station.
Now, we all have wanted to get our money back, and that's what we were going to do.
So that's what he was doing. He was trying to get his entry fee in gels. And then the lady was doing splits mid-course.
I saw that, yeah.
So, tripping people up. I don't know how many times she stopped, but we know at least. And I was going to criticize her split form, being a previous former
Gymnast.
ballerina. There's another picture where she's actually doing it proper, so I won't criticize her for that. But yeah, that's interesting. So I think I'd asked on the Facebook thing, or did I? Or I asked on the Monday show, what sort of weird antics do you think people should be banned? Have you seen at races where you're like, no, they should be done? I think peeing on the trail without stepping off is a
Yeah,
big-
that's a good, yeah.
Yeah, you at least got to step off a little bit. So.
I mean, I'm sure that most of the trail races out west, but I know Destination Trail is very serious about that. You know, people that do Tahoe and Arizona Monster and Bigfoot.
They give you a poop
Moab.
bag.
Yeah,
What
they do, and they
Yep.
expect you to use them too.
Yep.
That's and so you just get used to it. You know, I joke around a lot, but I follow the rules. When there's a rule, I follow it. Just, I mean, I don't have a lot of rules, but I do want people to follow mine. So even if I don't agree with it, I just follow it, and you know, it's
Yeah, I'm a real follower too.
yeah.
I try to. But on the Cross Florida 200, when I came in the 88 store, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, Jeff, where's the porta potty? He's like, yeah, we don't have one here.
Yeah.
And some guy's like, there's a boat ramp down here, you can drive and go to it. And then we couldn't find the boat ramp, but we finally, after 30 minutes of driving around the 88 store, we finally found a boat ramp. I was so pissed.
I'm telling you, I don't think they've gotten enough grief for I really don't, for how poorly the things that went wrong in that race. It better be a lot better next year. But the fact that they had a major aid station like 88 store and didn't have a portalet. They didn't have a portalet at the start.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, like, I don't care if you lose money. You know, there's a certain obligation, and they didn't meet those obligations, in my opinion. And,
well, where did their money go? It didn't go to food.
no, it did not.
Kevin.
Go ahead. Make sure you are alert enough 15 minutes before you get to your aid station to order your meal.
They wouldn't have any hot food if it hadn't been for Joe Miller.
Joe Miller.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nice job. And they pissed Joe Miller off, so I don't think they're getting that aid station back. So
No, I don't think so either. And, you know, I don't think Jeff's a bad guy.
No, I like Jeff.
No.
I do like Jeff.
I don't think he understands the community.
And that's
No.
it. And I tried to explain it to him.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
So I'm eager to see if there's a lot of changes. So, yeah. If you have any questions about that, ask Emily Quintanilla. She'll tell you.
Yeah. And we got to remind me, I got something to bring up about Emily in a little bit. So we're going to jump into the Strava group this week. We were talking about Charlotte earlier. She kicked all her asses with 111 miles. That was all up at CB's Roos. Michael Stork put up 108. I don't know who Eric. I got to figure out who Eric Bothwell is. So on the climbing, the guys were Julian and Connor both up at GDR, put up over 15,000 feet of vert. We still have 99 members. We're waiting for that 100th member. So we're hoping.
I had almost 50 miles, and that is the most amount.
That's a lot. That's great.
Since my
All right,
race.
I got to join this group. Maybe I could be 100.
You'd be number 100. So
We're
we're hoping Josh Coleman. Josh Coleman got his start at the long play. I see him at all the 200s that I volunteer at. And he's got a great story, and he has come a long way in a hurry. Yeah, I love Josh. We'll see him out at Cocodona. I think he's on the wait list for Cocodona. Very close to getting in, but I know he's running Tahoe.
Yeah.
So,
Eric Bothwell is out of Tallahassee.
Oh, nice.
He did bootlegger this year. I don't know if he did last year. He did the Florida Trail Route Series, Wildcat Ultras. So that's our new friend, Eric.
Yeah. I was wondering, did Nicole not put did she not have her watch going? I thought she would have been up pretty high on here. So Nicole, we were looking for we wanted to see your Appalachian Trail numbers up here. So, all right.
It has to be in running mode for it to count.
Okay. We talked about the
so
bugs
she-
canceling the
she wanted to
race.
or walking, then it's not going to show up.
BobbieJoe explained who this person was. A celebrity
No.
running an ultra. Harry Styles is running
Do I have to explain who
the
Harry
marathon.
Styles is from One Direction?
Hey, even I know him.
Right?
Yeah, Kevin, you know who Harry Styles is?
I'm not smartest guy in the world, but I know who Harry Styles
We all
is.
know who Harry Styles
So he is.
Styles got style. If he's ever seen him on the red carpet,
Yeah.
he's got style.
So he is about pretty legit.
You know what? They won't let him
ran,
do those. They won't let him do those washing machine races. You know, like on a track where they switch every 6 hours because he only runs one direction. Okay, that's a. Yeah,
We need that, Shay. We need your little button.
That's a mic mount. So he ran a sub-3 at Berlin Marathon. So he's a pretty
fantastic
legit runner.
yeah.
So I think Des Linden is out there. Your wife is making fun of your joke. Kevin liked it. So, all right. So that's Marathon to Sob. Okay. BobbieJoe, did you listen to the Too Strong podcast this week with Sally McRae?
No.
Emily, did you listen to the Too Strong podcast with Sally McRae? So here's, I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that on there?
Rattlesnakes and gear reviews.
Yes, rattlesnakes and gear reviews.
I've seen all that. She's been sharing
that?
a lot of photos. That's it. Did she get bit too?
No, but she's scaring the shit out of no, she sees a lot of snakes out on her runs. And
yeah,
I'm
I see all the videos. She
got,
posts all the videos.
We got.
Out at Joe Miller's Two Prairies.
The whole time I was thinking of Emily getting bit out at. Oh man. Right. It was actually a pretty good episode, but it just scares the crap out of you.
If you want,
you got some questions for Andy?
We had some questions for Andy.
Let's do
it last.
Let's do one more thing. Let me talk about the WTF podcast really quick, and then we'll jump into that. So WTF podcasts, they talked about the Calford and the wet corn. They had Jordan Stevens on there, which was interesting. I would have loved to hear more about he's a medic on the Con Air flights that moves people around prisoners around the country. So that all sounded pretty cool. So check out the WTF podcast with Shay, Kevin, and Emily, and we missed Francis this week. So, and then the Florida Trail Runner podcast had some guy I'd never heard of on. They dropped it last week, so it was me, in case you're wondering. So, all right, questions to ask Andy Mathews. Do you have them, or you need me to grab them?
I got some questions. Yeah. What's your favorite flavor of Spam?
Ooh, I like the Korean barbecue.
Follow up. How do you like to prepare it? And is Spam pocket food?
Spam is absolutely pocket food. And when I go to Dollar General or Walmart, I will buy out the single serving. And every once in a while, they'll have the bacon or the hot and spicy in single serving. And not just the regular, but just the regular is fine too. But I do like it, a little variety. But my favorite way, like when I'm at home making my Spam and eggs, is I like to fry that stuff up and make myself some Spam and eggs.
They had it up at Festivus. I really liked it. So
those single servings, I like them because there's like 250 calories, and so it's. I can see though, like. There's most of my life, if the choice would have been Spam or being a vegetarian, I would have chosen being a vegetarian. But I can't remember whose race I was at. It might have been at one of the destination trails, and I had some Spam, and I'm like, hey, that's a lot better than I remember it, and I've been using it ever since. At Vol State, I really used a lot of it last year, and that kind of my Spam intake hit a whole new level. So that was an excellent question.
Yeah, that question was from Bernadette and follow-ups from Mark Hudak.
Hudak.
Oh man, I think when I was doing Bear and Boar, Bernadette was with me, and I was hoarding my Spam, and she's like, "Do you have anything at all to eat?" And I'm like, "Well, I got this Spam, but you're not gonna like it, you know." And she did, and so I didn't get all my Spam. Still a little hurt over that. Yeah.
All right, this question, I think it sounds like it has a story behind it. But what would Andy like to say to experienced ultra runners who run a lot of races but don't volunteer? And why would they love volunteering if they travel?
You know, I don't know. I don't really know too many that don't volunteer. The experienced runners, gosh, like where would I be without my buddy Andy Barrett? As much as he runs and he comes down, I mean, I think it's. I don't think it's much of an issue anymore. I really, you know, like both of you guys have volunteered plenty, and even a lot of them that I don't expect. You know, it might be because Amy and I and Jim, we appreciate volunteers so much, and it's, you know, it's a great way to get into a race that's sold out or that sells out, is to endear yourself to the race director and to save money too. But we couldn't afford to pay people and some people just love coming and doing it, like the Jacksons and Bill and Katie Conway and so many. So but what I would say to somebody that runs a lot of races and doesn't volunteer is that do go volunteer, because you will have a lot of fun and you'll probably be races that you'll just want to volunteer at. It's just, and you get so much more of appreciation after you volunteered. When you run a race, you will thank the volunteers and you'll be so glad to see them. So I would say give it a shot, man. And also the overnight volunteering is a lot of fun.
I hate overnight volunteering.
I
remember long haul. It might have been, was it 2021? Me and Lynn had to hold down that fort.
Oh God, yes.
I think BobbieJoe was with us.
Yeah. I was with you guys too.
So that 2020, I was signed up for like a 6-hour shift. I got there when it started, or the hour before. I was signed up for a 6-hour shift. Race is going on. It was so cool. It's the first time experiencing a 100-mile race, and Harvey Lewis was running it. And Jeff is like, "You have to see Harvey finish. You have to see what's going to happen." So I stayed for 16 hours.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
See and
that was 20. Yeah, we had the bare minimum there. Yeah, and then we came back in 2023. And like in the middle of the night, some guy I've never seen before, big white beard, shows up with space heaters and all this other stuff. And that was the first time I met Joe Miller. I'm like, who the heck is this guy? He's awesome. It's so
he is awesome.
Yeah. So it's I met all my good friends volunteering.
I love doing the overnight shift as long as you haven't been already volunteering for 12 hours, and if there's plenty of help. I mean, like. When Amy and I did, she's such a trooper. Her spring break last year, I drug her to Southern States to go with me to volunteer, and we worked the aid station at mile 110, and it was just the two of us, and we worked it from beginning to end. And so, you know, dragging through the night, and this isn't, you know, this thing's open for more than 48 hours, and we're taking turns sleeping for 10 minutes at a time. Because
but I did have friends from Georgia who said that your aid station brought them back to life, and they credit you with the finish.
Well, but it was it was just the two of us. They said, like, this is your aid station, you know, and we're like, okay.
That's tough. And we didn't talk about it last week, but James Ebert, buddy of the show, he won the 100 mile this year too.
Yeah, so he had won the 200 the previous 2 years, and then he, for a different change of pace, and he is a very humble guy, and I appreciated his Facebook post about that. He goes, I don't brag about, but he goes, I am proud of this, and I'm like, buddy, you should be proud of that, you know. And former second place finisher at long haul also.
Yeah, he told me if I go up and run the Southern States, he'll crew and pace me. So I'm like,
Awesome.
all right. Sounds
I was
good.
signed up this year, but sadly I had to go to Italy instead.
You're gonna be rubbing that in your family's face for the
It
next
was
like, 5
God.
years.
Well, you know,
All right, what? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, when Amy crewed me for 9 and almost 10 days at Bear and Boar, I'm like, I really want to do something special for her after that. And then, so what I did special for her is I let her take me to Italy. So anyway,
Yep.
that was the trade-off, you know, either Georgia Alabama line or go to Italy. So
Yeah, I hope so.
yeah.
So, all right, one last question for you: bar soap or body wash?
I love the body wash. It must be more expensive though, because we don't often have it at the house.
Oh, it's a
So,
luxury item.
yeah, so we use bar soap, but
So everybody can get Andy for
but
Christmas this
I
year.
prefer the body wash. Yeah, I guess I could do my own shopping. But,
All right, I think we covered everything tonight. So it's a good show. Good
All
show.
right.
Great. Always
Thank
great
you for
having
coming. Thank you for
Andy
joining
on.
us.
And so good luck to those running the Crooms Fools
Croom
50 miler
Fools
this
Run,
weekend.
30th running of the Fools Run, 31st year, but 30th running of the Croom Fools Run. And
You need the jester to run that race. So he
you
can
know
be
what?
full garb.
That jester was our symbol for years. And Roger Sutton, for those of you guys that know Roger
Oh, he's a
Sutton,
fast guy.
he was the model for the jester. Anyway, I haven't seen Roger in a while though. I got to get back out there.
It's been about 4 or 5 years
to
since I've
come
seen
out
her.
and run it.
Yeah.
It's a little short for Ed though.
Yep.
No. Oh, Billy Porter, this is going out in the mail. I've been promising you this, so it will be coming out. So,
all right, I'm going to hop on my Keys 100 Marshall group now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm at the Keys 100 this year. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll see you down there.
Where I
We'll
will
be
continue to not only follow the rules but enforce them there. Wow, that's it.
Tell Mark Kudak we said hi.
I'll do it.
So,
That's my first order of business.
I recommended he make Lucian a course marshal this year.
I am not allowed to comment on that. Hey guys, I love you. Thank you so much.
All right, see you, Eddie.
Bye for now.
So, all right, that was great having Andy on. He hasn't figured out how to get off.
I'll help him out. I'll kick him out.
We can kick him from studio. There we go. We can do that. So, all right. So thanks for joining us. We had a little bit of complications in the beginning, but we got it all figured out. As Russ called it, selective hearing. He only wanted to hear me, didn't want to hear BobbieJoe. But
okay. Anyone knows Marla Singer?
Yep, reach out to her.
I tried to Facebook search. There's a lot of Marla Singers out there, but yeah. Did we tighten it up? Did we tighten it up, Marla?
No, we didn't. So she must be a speed walker or a e-bike rider. I'll go with e-bike rider. So all right. So good luck this week wherever you're racing, running, training, anything you're doing, and don't forget to run far and travel smart. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
I wasn't even